Thank you, Madam Chair. Dear President, dear colleagues, I would like to inform the members of the Assembly about the case of PKK supporter Leyla Güven. But firstly, I would like to briefly touch upon a significant misunderstanding about parliamentary immunity in Turkey. Leyla Güven and other politicians who are the supporters of PKK terror organization mentioned in this report are not imprisoned despite having parliamentary immunity. The core purpose of parliamentary immunity is to protect deputies from false accusation and legal cases that would prevent their parliamentary work. However, immunity does not give parliamentarians a free pass to do anything they want. And our parliament can decide to lift that immunity in accordance with national legislation on certain cases. That is the case we are dealing with in Turkey. No parliamentarian has been imprisoned while under the protection of immunity, and also none of them have been imprisoned by, just because of their part of the opposition. It is true that PKK supporter Leyla Güven is an opposition politician, but it is also true that she is an outspoken supporter of PKK, a known and deplored terror organization. She is charged with serious crimes, such as establishing and managing of a terror organization, disseminating propaganda of terrorism, public incitements to hatred, and the list goes on with terrorism-related crimes. She is in the co-chair of the so-called Democratic Society Congress, which is a political body of PKK. One of the aims of this structure is to disrupt the unity of 4 different states. PKK supporter Leyla Güven, on behalf of this structure, has repeatedly declared that they will use violence without any hesitation. In addition to that, she has openly praised violent actions of PKK and Öcalan. Dear colleagues, I am from Gaziantep city, located in southeast Turkey. Since 30 years, my city received more than 500,000 Kurdish citizens who left their cities because of PKK killings and terror. We expect this parliament to question the case of Kurdish young women raped and executed in Kandil caves by PKK terror. We expect this parliament to question the case of children taken by PKK to Kandil mountain by force from their families to turn them into terrorists and suicide bombers. As politicians, we must be held accountable and responsible for our actions, and remember that none of us is above or exempt from the law. I urge you to trust the independence of Turkish courts and support our fight against terrorism. Thank you for your attention.
Je donne la parole à Monsieur Özsoy.